friends, it's Elizabeth. So I have a few videos in this series where I'm sharing with you guys some of my tips for New York, being a first-time visitor of New York. One of the videos I was looking for before going was what kind of purse to carry and what do people carry in their bags. So I was debating on bringing a smaller camera size bag, and I had bought one on Amazon. And then I was debating between bringing a high-end bag, bringing my Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. And I was leaning more towards the other bag because it was a little smaller, so it would fit under my coat. And also, I just didn't want to be targeted for carrying like a high-end bag. I was worried about security. We live in not a big city, so I didn't know if that's gonna be an issue, but I know this bag is like so secure. It's got a zipper on the back and you can't get in it this way. But I just thought, I just want to be cautious. So just thinking through the details, I'm really glad I ended up going with the Pochette Métis. It held more, it was bigger. I did have to wear it on the outside of my coat, but then when we were outside walking at night, I would put it under my coat. But I just want to share with you guys what I brought. We didn't have any safety issues. We were fine the whole trip, and it did fit over my coat, and I did feel special wearing a nice bag in New York. If you're gonna wear a nice bag, I feel like that's the place to be. So I'm gonna start with the back pouch first. This zipper pouch I used for an external charger. Because we were gonna be gone all day, I wanted to make sure that my phone would be fully charged, and usually halfway through the day I would need this. So I would have the cords in here to be able to plug it in, and then every night we would get back to the room, I would charge my external charger and then put it back in my bag. Okay, on the inside of this bag, if you've seen Pochette Métis before, it's got the 3 pouches here. I would usually keep my phone in my back pocket because I wore jeans every day, but in here I had hand warmers. The first few days of our trip, it was so cold, and I was very thankful for these. I bought a pack of 10 from Target, and so every day I gave the kids one, and I had one. I also have a selfie stick. So at Disney, we didn't use selfie sticks because they banned them on rides and everything, but this extended pretty far, and we would then be able to take family photos at some of the sites because we didn't want to rely on strangers to take our photo, because we were like, what if they take our camera? I feel like such a non-city girl, like nervous about all this stuff, but we didn't want to rely on anybody. We wanted to take our photos. When we were at Statue of Liberty, there was another tourist that was so gracious enough to take our photo. We took theirs, and then also at the airport, so we did feel fine with that, but we didn't rely on that everywhere. We used this, and I was very grateful. It was compact enough to fit in my bag. The next thing I have is my wallet. So I had my wallet in here. And then in the back part back here, I did not want to leave my passports in the room. I felt very uncomfortable with that. And so I carried the passports with me everywhere. When I've traveled before, I've worn like a belt band that goes underneath my clothes, but I just thought I just don't want one more thing. So I just put them in the back, and I carried the passports for the whole family. So I knew they were safe. They were always on my person everywhere we went. And then last but not least is I had this tiny pochette that, or toiletry case, I think it's called, and had some essentials in here. So I had Tic Tacs, which were helpful. Sometimes we get nauseous with the Uber drivers. In this little medicine container, I had kids Tylenol, adult Advil, and that came in handy because just sometimes with the weather being so different than Florida, having that on hand was very helpful. I had some headphones. And then I also had some lip balm because the weather being so cold compared to what we're used to, the cold weather, we just needed some lip balm on the go. And then I also had a hair tie. So I think that's it in here. And then I had a little bit of extra room. I found my daughter wore a fanny pack, and my son wore one too, but like a little bit more masculine. I don't know what it's called. And then my husband, when we were out doing like shopping, he would use a backpack, and that was super helpful. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will answer them down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. All right, bye guys.